Disability Equality Index came about in 2013. Business came to Disability In, at the time we were called US Business Leadership Network, and they said to us, there's a tool out there for LGBT inclusion. Why isn't there a tool for disability inclusion? And we thought, why not? Let's create one. All of the programming that's influenced by what Disability In provides today and always has been influenced by what our corporate partners are asking for. So we brought together a committee with a partnership with the American Association of People with Disabilities in order to make sure that we had people with the lived experiences of all types of disabilities represented, and the business community. We call these people business advocates for disability inclusion because there's a reason why they wanted this tool to exist. And they got together and they took a look at the existing questions of the Human Rights Campaign's Corporate Equality Index and how we can convert some of those questions into something that would be more disability inclusion related. Several of the categories are similar, but then there are some categories that are so specific to the disability community, like enterprise-wide access, which we'll talk about, because we're talking about building accessibility and digital accessibility, and those aren't necessarily questions that you would find in the CEI. So it's really meant to be a self-assessment that companies can use to measure how they're doing when it comes to disability inclusion within their workplace. A lot of companies who are saying they're just getting started on the journey, they sometimes take a look at these questions, which are publicly available on the Disability Equality Index website 365 days a year, and they start looking at them and they're like, oh, we have this. Oh, let's just make a little tweak in order to make it more disability inclusive and disability friendly. And that's really what it's meant to do. It's meant to motivate you to enhance your current practices, but also think about how to go above and beyond in order to make people with disabilities in your workplace feel included and customers with disabilities feel included. So those companies who score well, 80, 90, and 100 on the Disability Equality Index are named best places to work for disability inclusion. They get this logo that's on the slide that they can use in their email signatures, CSR reports, D&I reports. All of those are released in July at our Disability In annual conference. It happens every July, and that's when we announce the top scoring companies. Currently, we're in the cycle for the 2021 Disability Equality Index, but it measures calendar year 2020 because now you have the information on what was accomplished in 2020. But since you are completing it, those companies who are registered and already starting to work on it, since you are working on it, you can include information of practices that have been implemented in Q1 of 2021, since that's while you're working on the DEI.